Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome to American Truck Simulator Live. That's right, because it's ATS Sunday, and on Sundays we drive ATS, especially when I'm feeling a little better. You know it, because it's really tough when you don't feel well to drive. It's pretty touch and go at times. But we're doing a little better today. Got a little energy today. Overall, just we're on the path to recovery. That is the way I'm going to look at it. And, of course, we are going to get started on the day, you betcha. And before we do, of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers and, of course, all those who catch the channel on video later on, because, of course, I appreciate that very much here on ATS Sunday. You know it. And in this case, we are not driving the cab over today. We're not driving the Argosy today. Today, we are driving the International I-9900, I think it is. TranStar Eagle with a bit of a flame paint job because I thought, you know what, every once in a while you got to drive a different truck just to get a little bit of a difference going on there, and I was like, you know what, I think we'll take the TranStar out, have a little bit of fun, but and don't get me wrong, I love the TranStar Eagle paint job on it. My father owned that truck and had that paint job on it. It was great stuff. But I thought, you know what, I thought I would have it in my colors. So my colors, of course, are kind of a purplish blue with, of course, a little bit of flame action, because I gotta have my flame action going on, because that's all part of my persona in ATS. That's all whole nine things. Let's have a look at what we got going on here. I am actually in the middle of doing Major Minor, and we are actually taking the final load of Major Minor to do that achievement. And I'm going to have to tab that out there for a second because I forgot to push the button and the things. There we go. Button and things. There we go, because we don't want to be distracted by, the scenery. We want to see all the scenery and the things. And so as you can see in the upper left-hand corner, we have the freight market job is in progress. And it is a little late in game time, but it is what it is. Sometimes you got to take a load when you take a load, right? To get them achievements in, and we need this achievement. So we are taking talcum powder to Wyoming with a little bit of a drive. I've already started the trip because, of course, I'm still not 100%, and, we don't want to be online for 2-3 hours here, dragging things out. And at the same time, I know I am getting started a little later today, but it is what it is. I got to go with when I'm feeling well, and that's just the way it worked out. So with that, let's have a look at the world map, see where we are. We are in Idaho Falls. So we did pick up the load in Montana. In Butte. So we picked up the load. Actually, we picked up the load right here. Out of this mine, and so as you can see, I only drove it down the road a little bit. We haven't gone that far, actually, and I think I ended up in here at this truck stop because I had to make some crazy U-turn or something. I don't know. I think there was an accident, and I had to make a turn. I was like, oh man, this accident's really gonna bum me out. As you can see here, though, but we're headed on over here. And we'll take that load all the way to Cheyenne and drop that off. It looks like we're halfway to Fort Collins, actually. So we'll just get on with that. With another 500 miles to go, I guess. I guess it's best to get on the road. Now, this is not a sanctioned load or a freight market load. This is just your standard market load. I could not, and that's just the way it is when you're going for achievements. Sometimes you got to take what you can get, right? And in this case, it is what it is. I could not get what I would call sanctioned loads or the market loads. Now that's fine. That just means I get to drive as fast as I want. Oh Let's go. You know it. Yeah. So we got the truck here at the truck stop. Of course, I don't know if we need fuel or not. No, we're probably all right for fuel. So we'll just head on down the road and get things done. Let's get some map action going on here because I got to find a way out of the. I got to find the way out. Yep. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Yep. Swing this around here like so. Oh, don't worry about the new routes. We'll figure out the new route here shortly. We're going to come down here to this road. I already know where I'm going there, little GPS lady. Oh, I see. That's totally the wrong way. So, wow, I'm starting this one out really rough. Now, did I pull in here? Why did I pull in here? I pulled in here just to be pulled into a truck stop to get things started for the day. But I thought I pulled in here for doing repairs, but I'm not seeing any real necessary repairs. So I guess we'll just turn right coming out of here instead, and then get on with it. Yep, recomputing. I know you're recomputing all the things. Oh wow, look at all the trees. Yeah, we're going to turn left. So, this gives us a quick chance to have a look at the truck. So, of course, as mentioned, we are driving the TranStar Eagle and the 990 and 9900s. 990. It's 9 something. And I guess these people want me to go because it is a green light. So that's fine. We'll just drive on. We're going to drive on, and we'll get this thing out in the highway and then get some real speed out of it. Because, again, this is non-sanctioned loads, and non-sanctioned loads don't have speed limiters on them. So, gosh darn, we're going to drive this thing pretty hard, aren't we? So, sure, you want me to do this kind of maneuver, do you? All right, well, you know what, I can kind of do this maneuver. I'm all right with this. I'll go with it. So, as you can see here, it's in my color scheme, and I even got the flames to kind of work out for me. I was actually really happy about that. I was like, yes, gotta like them flames. All my paint jobs, they all got the flames. Yeah, we're just ignoring that light. That's perfectly fine. We're not going to worry about that light too much. Nope. I mean, what was he going to do? Drive into me? Well, it is AI. ATS AI. Let's not put it past the AI to actually not drive into me, because I'm sure they will. I'm sure they would, mister. They would drive into me, no problem. All right, what do we got going on here? Yeah, all right, we'll turn left. We'll get this thing out here. This guy in his Tesla, he's all that in a bag of chips, isn't he? So let's see what we got going on here. Yep, it's pretty, guy coming in with a load of beets. That's pretty intense. There we go. Buddy's Tesla, I mean, he looks pretty happy, doesn't he? He's like, yeah, I own a Tesla. What are you going to do? I'm like, I don't care. I really don't. I am very happy with the car I have. And I know I can drive more than 300 miles. Gas tank on it alone will see to that. So I'm good. I am good. I think I'll just keep my convertible and we'll just go with it. I am all right with that. So let's see. Do you want to try a 7 there? Sure. Let's do a 7. Yeah. Let's put some gas down on this thing. Let's see what we can crank out of it. You betcha. All right. There we go. So it has been a pretty intense. This is now weekend 3. Let me tell you, I was plenty ill. I was plenty ill. It was crazy. There were some crazy days, some very high fever moments that I don't remember a whole lot of, and it was all pretty stressful at times. It was all pretty stressful, but we got through that somehow. Did it, once we got through all that, Once I got through the fever, the fever was the real big problem, right? The fever, holy smokes, that was a bit of a pain, I will say, that fever bit. Yep, it's perfectly fine. Yeah. So once we got through the fever, it was. I must admit, it made things a lot easier. Now, I am still left over with this weakness issue, but where after about an hour and a half, I just get really tired and wore out. I'm just really so tired. It's like it's almost like well, it's funny because I had done all that work on the house, and I mean, I would work on that, for hours at a time, and as much as that was very exhausting work, only a few times did I ever feel weak, like a weak in the knees type of deal on that, right? And so, yeah, it was pretty intense. I must admit, it was much more intense than I expected. Oh, we are doing 81 here. You can slow down a little bit. Let's go 78. Yeah, let's just do 78. I told myself I wasn't going to do over 75 today, but I am kind of trying to stick to that a little bit. I mean, yes, I am going to just put the cruise control on, and that's because again, this is an unregulated load, right? And me passing on this crazy turn here doesn't look good. Yeah, there's a truck way down there, and he would be all excited if I got out there and passed now, right? Hey, every once in a while I actually do follow some of the rules of the road, so we're all good with that. So anyway, yeah, there was a lot of intensity. There was a lot of intensity when it came to when it's come to the illness. That's for sure. But I am glad once I got through the fever part, the whole weakness issue. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but again, I'll work through that. Right, I'll work through that somehow. I can take it easy. Like that's not the issue. But when you have a high fever all the time, and you're literally just trying to get from point A to B, it does make it really hard. What are you guys doing here to me anyway? Oh yeah, I totally don't want to keep going south. Don't get me wrong, going south through all this new highway would be a lot of fun, but this is all new highway. So I guess I think we'll come on down to the 80 this way. Yeah, I think so, because, that 89 looks really bad. And I'm not really in the mood for that, so we'll just do it this way. Yep, yeah. Just swing that around there, big guy. You betcha. Here, put the cruise control on, put the hammer down, do all the things. We'll get a couple of 8s in here, have it look good, right? Oh, yeah. Come on, give me a long 8. Give me the long 8. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Give it a long 8. Yeah, we'll do a 7 here. Boom. You betcha. All good in the neighborhood. Yep. So, yeah, we're working on getting better. And of course, that makes me pretty happy. It was pretty rough going there for a good couple of weeks, and then finally started to make the turn. So that's for sure. The other thing, of course, is the Discord server. Just before getting really sick, I had done a lot of work on that server, and gosh darn, it is just about ready to go. I think we'll officially launch it this week. And we'll do a soft launch within the next day or two, and then we'll do an official launch like on Wednesday, Thursday, right? But it will be but we'll do what would they call a soft launch? So I'll announce it, but it will be like during video. It'll be on during live streams and stuff. Listen, dudes, like you took your sweet time going around this rotary, man. Like, gee whiz, I got things to do today. Wow. Yeah, I am exiting now. Holy smokes, that highway going straight up, though. That's the 180, that's the 2689, 189, and the 191 highway, all combined into one highway. Man, that's one heck of a highway going right there, I'll tell you. So yeah, we're probably going to launch the Discord server this week. And of course, I hope people stop by. say hi, do things. Of course, we got a couple of different areas there. We got an area there for you to post pictures of you playing games. Of course, I can take screenshots. Everybody will be able to take screenshots and post them into the pictures and memes area. Some other things. Overall, just a nice place to keep information, pictures, and other stuff kind of kicking around while we go through things. That way, if you're looking for something specific, of course, you can always post it in there. Hopefully, I'll catch it, and of course, that'll be awesome. So, yeah, we're just gonna. That was the other thing I worked on, and then of course got really sick, and then it was like, oh gee, it's just one thing after another. Really, man, I hate buses, period, but I really hate them rinky-dink tour buses. I mean, this bus in front of me, yeah, he's a pain, but he's not nearly as much of a pain as the tour bus guys. The tour bus guys are really a pain, right? I really hate them those tour buses. The ones with the really big side windows on them, right? Let's just say I don't even want to see one because they're just a pain, right? So let's just get around Mr. Greyhound bus. It's not a GM Fishbowl bus, right? Because if it was a GM Fishbowl bus like in the movie Speed, well, then that would be awesome. But, yeah, it's just your standard Greyhound bus. Like, nothing too exciting there. Yep, there we go. There, that takes care of things there. We'll just put the cruise control back on, get things moving along here. All right, make things move. Oh, where are we at now? Well, it looks like we got the flags moving on. That's good. That's fine. We could probably take a peek here at the map in a second, but we're actually making decent time down this highway. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Oh, this looks like a definite. Come on, give me a definite good. Oh, you're not even gonna. Wow, you're gonna put me on the inside. Really? Yeah. I was gonna say you don't want to give me this 8 at all, right? I realized that the turn was coming up, but. Usually when it kicks you out of the 8 camera, it's like, it's a little concern for your safety, but I don't know what that was all about. It was like, wow, it just didn't want to give us the good look at all, right? And I'm like, whatever. All right, that's fine. So obviously, what do you mean finding a new route? We're on the same route. The route hasn't changed. It's all good in the neighborhood. Don't worry about the route. We got a very short passing lane here, but I don't think I'm going to get past these guys before it ends.
And then continue straight on.
Well, I was going to continue straight on anyway. How about that? All right. I was doing that anyway. All good in the neighborhoods. Yep. So we'll get around this bend. Hopefully we get a nice straight stretch out of it, and then we can see about trying another 8-7 maybe or something like that, right? A little bit of a bendy bit here in this part of the map, I guess. Looks like we got a little bit of a left, and then maybe possible straight stretch. Yeah, possibly. You're gonna give me a hard time on this 8? Yeah, you are too. Look. You just don't want to give me this 8 at all. Man, it's being really fussy today. Okay. We'll just continue straight on.
Go straight on.
Oh, we're definitely doing the straight on thing. Yep. See, look at that. Straight on. Straight on passing. You know it. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You know it. We're out of there. Yep. Looks like a little bit of wine. It looks like a wine trailer there. Yep. There we go. This doesn't get much straighter than this, so I expect some really good 8 action on this one, right? There it is. There it is. There was the good 8 action right there. Yep. Yeah. There's the 7 action. Looks great. Looks great. A little bit of that 5 action. Let's go to this, because all that line movement was making me scared. That's what we're looking for right there, people. We're looking for that really good line action right there. Let's head to the map here for a second. Let's see how far down the highway we've gotten. So we're making our way down. That's for sure. And I'm just double checking a few settings here and things. Yep, very good. Yeah, so we are making our way down here. We're almost to the 80. Probably be there in another 5. Well, I'll say 2-3 minutes, and then that will put us onto the 4-lane highway stuff. All good in the neighborhood after that. You know it. Here we go. Yes. Oh, yeah. Now, we should be able to get at least one more 8 shot out of this one. Come on. Oh, yeah, there it is. Vroom. Yup. Give me a 6. There we go. Yes. That's the way it should be, people. That's the way it should be. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice 6 action going on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah, I see you. I see you trying to pull out their car. Yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, whatever AI driver, whatever, you know it and I know it. Man, this is actually a really nice looking area, right? I mean, this is some really nice looking back action, right? Overall, yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Yeah, I knew there was a slight turn there somewhere. I had to come back on really fast. Woo! Nice. Okay, so of course, let's see. What other news? Well, besides being sick, not much. Sick in the Discord server. That's about it. What do we got coming up this week? Well, this week we have 3 campuses in 2 Point Campus. That should actually that will wrap up all. I'm hoping to wrap up all 3 campuses before the big finale campus. Now, of course, on the live stream yesterday, we wrapped up that campus. And then we had a quick look at the next 3 coming up. One of them was the spy campus, of course. One of them was the party campus, and the other one was the big robot campus. Now, I must admit, I was looking forward to the spy campus. I was all excited. I was like, yeah, spy campus. This is going to be awesome. And it is not awesome. I'm afraid it's not. And meanwhile, I was like, not really looking forward to the party campus. And that one has turned out way better than expected. Way better. So my objectivity is totally flipped on its head. The spy campus is not nearly as cool as I was hoping for, and it's because of the mechanics of the spies. In 2 Point Hospital, when they introduced viruses, I was never big on the virus mechanic. You having to watch for patients getting sick with a virus, and then you had to treat them right away, and blah, 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 all that stuff. I was never really big on that mechanic. Look at me all stopping at a light. What is this? I mean, holy smokes. Must be something wrong with me here. But anyway, come on, where's the light? Come on, green light already. Holy smokes. Yeah, let's go. So I was never big on that mechanic. I found it was a large waste of time. You had to keep and you had to slow the game right down, and you had to go checking all these people, and it was just I never enjoyed the mechanic in 2 Point Hospital about the viruses. So anyway, when I was getting ready to do the spy campus, I was like, yeah, we're gonna do the spy campus. I've got Noco's NASA security team. We're gonna take these guys out. It's gonna be awesome, and I was really looking forward to that. Unfortunately, the mechanic for the spies is the same as 2 Point Hospital's virus mechanic, and I'm like, no, that bites. It stinks. Having to, when there's an infiltrator, you have to go around, you have to follow the students, and you gotta see which one's the spy, and you gotta mess around, and I don't really enjoy it. I don't enjoy the mechanic that much. So unfortunately, the spy school. Obviously we're gonna get 3 stars in it. I mean, come on, that's what we're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna play it. We're gonna get the 3 stars in it, but I must admit I am very bummed out about the mechanic on that. It was just a little bit of a bummer. It was like, oh, whatever. But anyway, nevertheless, it is what it is. Meanwhile, the party school, it's awesome. I was like, oh man, another one of these no funds coming in type things. And it was like, yeah, no problem. The party students, they'll pay you money all day. I'm like, okay, you're gonna give me all kinds of money, are you? And they're like, yeah, party on, excellent, woo. And I'm like, all right, I'll make you a school, right? I'm all good for it. So, yeah, the party school, way awesome, and the spy school, kind of a bummer. I was kind of bummed out about that. But we're gonna do all three of them campuses this week. As well as, of course, Icarus Monday, because that's what we do on Mondays here and on the channel is Icarus Monday. And this week is, I think it's got something to do with polar bears. I'm not looking at me and polar bears, right? Ugh, whatever. So we are going to be doing polar bears on Monday. You know it. We're going to do polar bears on Monday, and we've got 3 2-point campuses coming up this week as well. And then, of course, ATS on Sunday. We're probably going to do gamer news on Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere around there, where we will officially announce the Discord channel. But like I said, we'll probably have a little bit of a soft opening on the Discord channel as the week starts, and should actually be really cool. The link for the Discord channel starting over this week and beyond, of course, will be in the description link, description components. So, of course, I have all my socials down there in the link for Instagram, Twitter, and, of course, YouTube comments. And I'll be adding the 4th link down there for the Discord server. So that way you can be able to get to the link and be able to join the server and then do all the cool things, because that's what we do. We do cool things with it. Hopefully. Well, I mean, hopefully it doesn't become a nightmare mess to try and maintain. Otherwise, I'll just shut it down and we'll just carry on. But again, it's not like I'm making all kinds of money at this. It's a hobby for me, right? So if the hobby becomes a hassle, well, then that's not a hobby anymore. That's just a hassle. So I mean, we'll make do with what we got, right? So hopefully it isn't too much hassle, but at the same time, I don't expect any real big hiccups on that, and so it'll be really cool once we officially announce the Discord server. But with Icarus Monday tomorrow, stay tuned because we'll be doing some soft openings on that Discord server probably starting tomorrow, and we'll look forward to that. That should be pretty cool. So with that is going to be probably the week coming up. We got a little bit back to normalcy, if we want to call it that. I do expect InfraSpace to come out. They, as far as I know, they're going to be launching the big biomes update before the end of September. And, of course, as soon as they do that, well, we'll have a new series on the channel with InfraSpace, right? So that's why the next couple of weeks is going to have a few holes in it, just because we're waiting for InfraSpace to come along to fill them holes in. And then in November, of course, which is actually, in fact, it is exactly 2 months and a few days away. In 2 months and a few days away in November, of course, Zion is coming to the channel. I'm just going to pronounce it as Zion, right? Of course, I did the big demo on that almost a year ago now, and of course, I've been looking forward to having it on the channel ever since. So I am definitely looking forward to that. And it is coming out November 16th. So I figure we'll probably be wrapping up. The InfraSpace stuff around that same time. So that just kind of squeezes right in there. And then, there's always a few other things in between those. Of course, I see that they're now going to release Tectonica as an kind of a demo early access for everybody to play now, which is actually really cool. Of course, I played the beta until I was getting ready to go at the end of August there. And then, of course, unfortunately got sick, so I wasn't able to contribute any more to that, which is a little bit of a bummer. But we got 4 or 5 episodes of that in, and of course, Jeff. I look forward to seeing Jeff again in the game along with his cube. Jeff, the supervisor, he's just resting a lot. I don't know what it is. Everybody thinks he's dead, but I think he's all right. He's got 3 bio beds available to him right in the next room, so I'm pretty sure he could be okay. I think he's just kind of he's one of them supervisor kind of roles that doesn't like to do a lot of work myself. But, I won't say anything to Jeff because, whatever, right? I mean, just the way it is sometimes. So, Jeff is Jeff, and once we get a little bit of a little action coming out, I think I just hit the wrong button. I'm pretty sure I just did. Because the old truck slowed down there pretty hard, even though it is quite dark out here at the moment. Now, if this was a sanction load, or, well, freight, a market load, whoa, what are you, dude, that was, thanks, AI driver, that was pretty rude of you, yeah. Boy, good thing I had my eyes out. Yeah, and look at this guy, he's trying to come up behind me and then try and pull off some real funky passing stuff. No way. No, that's not happening. I'll tell you right now, that was pretty dirty. I am not impressed with that, mister. No way. In fact, that was so dirty, I forget the topic I was on now, because that was pretty sleazy. That's what that was. I mean, AI driving. Now again, I give it. I know lots of people give the AI drivers a hard time in American Truck Simulator and European Truck Simulator, but I mean, really, they've done a really good job. It's just, I wouldn't depend on the AI drivers for my autonomous car, right? Because they do some really silly things. That's for sure. It can be a little bit intense. I mean, look how that truck cut me right off. It was like didn't even see me. I mean, somewheres in the AI code, it should have been like, is there a vehicle about to pass me on the left-hand side in the mirror? Like, how hard would it have been to code that, right? And it was like, well, I guess it was too hard to code because I'm going to cut you off. Yeah, well, now I just cut you back off, buddy. What do you think of me now? Yeah, that's right. That's what I think. Yeah, I can cut you off just like you can cut me off. There. That's what I think of that. Yep. There, that'll teach you. Bunch of AI drivers. Gee, it's just, oh man. Got nothing like throwing a little extra excitement out there. It's like, all of a sudden, just trying to shove me right into the middle of the meridian. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. All right, so it looks like I got a little bit of a right-hand turn coming up here. We'll slow down a little bit. We got the Cloverleaf Exchange coming up. Okay. You know what? Can I beat this guy into this? Sure we can. Yep. We're going to exit right. There we go. And we're going to hopefully get a little bit of a straight stretch here. I'd like to try. I see we got a ramp coming up here shortly. I am going to try for one more 8 before we take the exit. Wow. That's a really, really close 8. I guess we're going to have to do this now. I didn't realize that ramp was like the very next ramp. There we go. Okay, coming on in. 15 miles. Holy smokes. Where's this thing going? Oh, really? I probably could have taken the next exit if I'd known that, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll take it. All right. Okay, joystick. Thanks for the right-hand turn maneuvers, but I think we could do that a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, like I understand like AI drivers are trying to run me off the road, but joystick you don't have to try and help them. I'd like to be able to I'd like to be able to keep driving forwards. Am I going to get around this guy before the end of this passing lane? I think so. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. There you go. Don't blame me. Blame the guy that tried to cut me off earlier, because that's just the way it is. There we go. Oh, looks like we got a middle turn lane here. I'll take advantage of that. Relax on the rerouting. We're not rerouting anything. We're going to turn right up here. Relax. It's all good in the neighborhoods. There we go. Yep. It's pretty dark in here anyway. It's time to park this thing up. Things move along. All right. Ooh, turn this way. Yeah. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Now, again, I would have used the G set time command to set the command, but because this is a normal freight market trailer, if you use G set time on normal freight market trailers, you will mess yourself up, right? So that's why you can't do that. You can only do that on external contracts, right? So we'll I don't know where does it want it? Yeah, okay. We'll park it. We'll park it. Little bit of light action here coming on in. Do. All right. Wow. There you go. All right. How's that for a train horn? Okay, there we go. And we'll swing it around this way. Yep. Pull up a little more. There we go, big guy. That's it. Pull up a little more. There you go. All that in a bag of chips. I can swing it in there. Okay. Wow. Actually, you should have pulled that up a little bit more. I didn't realize that we still hadn't come all the way around on that yet. Well, actually, we're a little bit better than I thought. Okay, that's fine. And we'll swing that this way. Park that right up in here like so. Make it look good. Man, I'm doing this one a little bit sloppy. I'm going to blame the illness on that. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, we're just going to blame the illness. It's perfectly fine. We'll get it parked in here, though. See? I told you. It's all good in the neighborhood after that. See? There we go. Done. As my nose is getting all stuffy. So, there we go. Achievement gotten. Major, minor. And that looks good. All right. We'll continue that. And just to get the time, so let's go G set time. Let's go 5 in the morning. 5's a good time. There we go. And turn that off. And we'll go to drive. There we go. It's 5 in the morning, so at least it kind of brightens things up just a little bit without like totally ruining the darkness mood, right? So we'll head back to the truck stop here to wrap things up for on this one, and we'll conclude this day up, I guess. It was a pretty straightforward drive, nothing too exciting. There we go. Nice. And let's see. I still have several Colorado achievements to get. Again, I didn't play for several months. Like just real life. Real life got in the way. It's funny that we were all looking at how many hours I've got in ATS the other day. What is it? 2,096 hours? Is my current count, or 2,097 hours in ATS. So of course, I got a few hours in ATS, and one of the things about that is that in the last several months, though, I've had very little time to play just ATS, just due to real life. So it is what it is, and which is why I wanted to get playing it back on Sundays again. That being said, we have several Colorado DLC achievements that I have got to pull out of my hat. Wow, look at this! Is actually a really big parking lot for this truck. That's actually really good. I should be able to get a lot of parking in here. Nice. All right. We'll just swing up this way, and let's see. Let's see if there's some parking over here by the actual restaurant. Yeah, I know. I'm not really supposed to be over here to park, but who cares? It's the best part about a game. I can play it the way I want it. There we are. Nice. Go in, have a bite to eat. Hot deli to go. You know it. There we are. Excellent. Looks good. Beer's 99 cents. Soda's $1.50. Wow. That's actually pretty cheap. I must admit. So, nevertheless, of course, it's really nice to be driving the slightly different truck. Like I said, I usually drive the cab over Argosy. But I thought I think for the next couple of streams, we'll drive the TranStar Eagle here, with the nice flames on it. It's got a nice look to it. It's got a little bit of a sharpness look, and I do enjoy my wheel package on that. So with that, we're going to wrap this one up, of course. So this week coming up, of course, Icarus Monday. You betcha. We got Icarus Monday all over the place. And we'll be doing polar bears tomorrow, so hang on for that. We got 3 episodes of 2 Point Campus coming up this week. So we got 3 different campuses. Going to go for 3 stars on each one. Should look good. And then, of course, towards the end of the week, we'll do ATS Sunday again. And, of course, the official launch of the Discord server will be coming up this week as well. I'm Max. This, of course, has been American Truck Simulator Live. And I want to thank everybody that's been hanging out to watch. And, of course, thank everybody that, of course, will be watching this a little later because, of course, I know what that's like. Real life. All the things. And, of course, I appreciate that very much. And, of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers and all the other people that push all the buttons because that's a really cool thing that they do. That's a cool thing. And with that, I am going to see you on the next one. Take care.